What up, guys? It is Wednesday here, and I just got banned from the Manychat group, and also I can't log into my Manychat account. So with your buttons down there, your like, your love, your smiley face, your wow, or your angry face, let me know what you think about that, because I'm still unsure about what to think. Because I guess I'll just show you guys here what happens when I log in. So, you know, it's I don't know what to think. I'll just show you guys. So you guys can see I log in and it literally says access denied. So I don't know what to think about it. And you know, I'm never one to complain, or I'm never one to like bitch and moan, and man, that's what it sounds like. And really, I'm kind of just curious as to what you guys think, really, or what I should think about this. I don't know. Let me know, because it's I don't know. Let me know your thoughts or your actions. But anyways, this is not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about getting you clients, because the show must go on, guys. The show must go on. So we're going to find out a way. And the great thing is whether it's Manychat or if it's another platform or whatever, we are, I mean, we're going to keep building bots, baby. I'm not going away here. So it was unfortunate. And if they keep their stance on it, then it is what it is, and we will find another way to build bots. Like Mike says, to just fark them. You know, it is what it is. So anyways, let's talk about clients though, because before this, I want to know if I can share a new screen here. Are you guys? Yeah, you guys are seeing that. I want to be able to show you guys kind of the way. Well, let's just talk about this, because we talked about this platform yesterday. I want to show you guys. I don't know. Can I switch back and forth? I want to show you this awesome new. Damn it! I can't show. Let's see. I know what I can do. I'll go here. And no, it's not going to work. I'm sorry. I'm fucking around with you guys. I wanted to show you our prospecting map, but because I'm not using the normal software that I use, I can't do it. But basically, there are a bunch of different ways that you can get new prospects, right? There are a bunch of different ways that you can get, new people. Let's see. How can I? Oh, I know what I can do. I can do this. So I'm curious for you guys, what do you guys do for your prospecting, right? There are lots of ways, and there's two kind of overall ways, right? There are two really kind of overall ways, and the first is outbound, right? And the second is inbound, right? And inbound marketing is kind of like what I'm doing. Inbound marketing is where you create content for people. And then, what am I doing here? Cancel, create new, create. There it is. Okay. So if we want to get clients, right? If clients are what we're trying to do, and clients are here, right? Well, what we got to do is we got to find ways to start conversations. But before we do that, we've got to actually get in touch with those people, right? So if we want clients are down there. Well, in order to do that, there's lots of different methods, right? So let's do this here. So we've got cold email, right? You got cold email is what you could do. You have LinkedIn, right? Or you have cold calling, right? All of these ways, cold calling, yeah. You have walk-ins. Yeah, you have what we're going to call virtual stop buys, right? Virtual, or what we call digital door knocking, right? Which is essentially where you just message a page and you just message them, and then if they don't respond within the first 5 minutes, well, then you message them back saying, hey, if here's a statistic. I would have to cite the statistic, but here, you can say that if you follow up within the first few minutes, you're much more likely to convert more sales. And so I can actually help you do that. And if you're interested in converting sales automatically so you don't have to check these messages, hit this button and it'll show you what I do. So you have digital door knocking, right? And then we even have LinkedIn. Okay. We even have LinkedIn. Now, what's cool about this is that we have all of these, and then these will get us to the next step, right? These actually will get us, into interested conversations, right? So those are going to go to what we call like basically qualifying, right? Qualifying, and you can do this a lot of different ways. So what you can do is you can actually qualify them through you can actually qualify them by having them watch a video. You can actually qualify them through having them go to your landing page. You can actually qualify them on the phone by you actually speaking to them, right? So there's lots of ways that you can do that. Let's see, we've got walk-ins. So the great thing about walk-ins is that you can just walk in, and your goal, once again, is not necessarily to get a to get a sale right there on the spot. Your goal is to actually to be able to have this qualifying conversation, or be able to figure out, right, who you need to talk to have that qualifying conversation. And remember, what you're trying to figure out is, do these people spend on advertising, right? Are they actually spending on social media? Do they believe in advertising, right? And what is their budget? If all of that's true, what is their budget? And if all of it matches what you want to provide, well then it's a match, right? So then you can take it to the next step, which we call a closing call, right? And so after the qualifying, you've got a closing call, okay? Now, here's the thing, though. And then some of those people will become clients. Here's the challenge, though. How do we get these people's info, right? How do we actually find out? How can we reach out to those people, right? That's really what we're talking about is how do we get in touch with these people, yeah? So what you can do that lots of different ways. And I mentioned you can go through and you can search on Facebook, and you can just search all of the pages in your niche, right? You can go on LinkedIn and you can go and search and use their second and third, your second and third degree connections and do it that way, right? You can, let's see, for like cold calling, you could go through and manually grab all the phone numbers, right? For walk-ins, you could go through it and you could drive around town and find out all this information, right? For emails, you could go through and find all their info, right? Like all of that is a possibility. Or what we showed you guys yesterday is our RoboCop, not RoboContact software. That really will do all of this for you. So I'm going to show you what we do, right, and how we generate basically just leads on demand, right? So check this out. Here's what you can do with this software that John Vaughn actually submitted. What's interesting is that you guys can read the headline, and both John and I, we had a live stream yesterday where we had over 100 live people on and had over 5,000 viewers by the end of it. And then after that, we got kicked out of the Manychat community and blocked on our Manychat accounts, which is just interesting, right? So I'm curious, what are your guys' thoughts about that, or like, what do you think about that? I don't know what to think. Literally, I saw it in the last hour or so. So, anyways, hit me with your thoughts there. Okay, so let's So Kevin says, could you use RoboContact targeting certain city? Yes, you can, right? So I live down here in Southern California, and so I'm going to do wealth management, right? Because that's the one area that we're targeting, wealth management, and I'm going to do that in basically all the areas in Orange County, Newport Beach, Laguna Niguel. Oh, excuse me. I want to add location, Laguna Niguel. Boom. I'm going to add another location. I'm going to do, where else do I want to do? I should probably pull up a map here. Let's do San Clemente, and let's just do those three, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to do the keyword for wealth management. Now, basically what it's going to do is it's going to go through and it's going to send an email to all of the emails that it finds. It's going to send a message, and it's going to, on all the contact forms that it finds, it's going to send a message, and then and then it's actually going to put a signature at the bottom of it. So I'm going to say that it can do that, and I can run it to Zapier immediately, right? So let's search that, and I'm going to say okay, and it's going to get to work. Now, why does this matter? Well, what we get out of this is we get all of this information. So now if I want to cold email people, remember, I could go through and I could actually get, you could go and you can scour the internet for emails, right? You can pay somebody. You can do all of those things. And I'm not saying that you have to get our software. We have a limited time opportunity to get in. So this week, okay, I'm not going to be running like a webinar or training, not for my program, really, because we're kind of going to be launching these softwares. So I'm going to be sharing a lot about these this week. And this is just going to go into my sales program because, or it's going to go into our program because we're going to give access to these to the students in our group, and they're going to get a few months access to all of them. But I just want to show you kind of how simple it can be now, because that's running now. But take a look back. Let's go back and let's take a look at the campaign logs. You'll notice here we ran one a little bit earlier. So you'll see here, it'll actually give me some statistics, right? Let's see if I click here, wealth management, that was 319. Oh, let's see. Let's do this. So it'll actually give me some statistics on what actually happened, right? So here's all this stuff. I'm trying to find, what do I want to see? Oh, here we go. Nope, that's not the one. Ooh. Here we go. So check this out, right? This one was a little bit lower, but that's kind of okay because this niche is it's a big niche, right? So what it says is that it went out and it found 263 messages. Now it went out and it submitted and it sent emails to 68 people, so that's why it had 25% success rate. But remember, if I wanted to now, there's another option. I don't have to email them. If I want to cold call them, well, what's great about it is now I have this list right here of all of these phone numbers, and I can just go through and I can just smile and dial, right? Smile and dial, smile and dial, smile and dial, smile and dial away until I get a hold of somebody who I, who I can talk to, right? And this is the art of sales right here. This is cold calling. But the challenge is that, how do you get, a lot of times people need to get this information. And the cool thing is that all of this information is right on Google Maps. All of this information is right on their website. But you can spend the time to go through and do it yourself, or you can have these just compiled for you, right? So now I could do walk-ins, right? Because check this out. I've also got the address right here. So I've got all the addresses. I know exactly where to go. I can make a little route. I can make a little chart, and I can stop by every single person, right? And drop by and drop off a little brochure, drop off a messenger card, do a little demo, bring some donuts. I don't know, get creative. The point is that now you have that information and it's super easy for you to be able to access right away. So is this helping? Right? Hopefully this makes sense. And it says, so John says it works anywhere in the world. Nathaniel says, could I please explain why Manychat banned me? I probably already did. I don't know. We did I woke up this morning and this is when I tried to go into the Manychat community, it said I was blocked. And then when I tried to log into my Manychat account, it said access denied. And the interesting thing is I've got like 8 or 9 pro accounts on my Manychat account. So I'm reserving my judgment because I'm just putting it out there, hoping that there's a misunderstanding and hoping that this is just a bug. But I don't know. I don't know if you guys can log into your Manychat accounts. Hopefully you can, because I've got clients on here. So John says we're gods. I mean, no, I'm not. I won't. I'm not going to say that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. All I want to tell you is what happened. Right? I'm kicked out of the Manychat account or Manychat group, and I can't log into my Manychat account. I don't know. That's what's happened so far. I didn't even post in the Manychat group yesterday, which was the ironic thing. A lot of you guys know I post a lot. Yesterday I didn't, which is the funny and the interesting thing. I got a message back from the moderator of the group, and I won't show you the message because I don't want to put her on blast, but she said that people were reporting my posts as promotional and that the decision was final and could not be reversed, and she wishes me the best of luck. And so I went on to explain to her, I'm like, okay, I've never pulled this card ever in my life. Like, wait a minute, but you don't know who I am. Like, I've never pulled that card, ever, ever in my life. Have I ever been able to say, wait a minute, do you not know who I am? But there was a moment where I was like, wait a minute, what am I supposed to tell my students? If I can't get logged into my Manychat account, there's no way I'm going to teach you how to be able to, there's no way I'm going to be able to teach Manychat. You know what I mean? So it put me in a really weird place where it's like, well, okay, what, And so that happened an hour ago. So we'll see. Phil says I intimidated someone. It's I don't know. It is what it is, and that's so unfortunate because I'm doing. I've made that decision to not do that. Right. I've really made it a point to not be exclusive and go, oh, you have a chatbot course, so fuck you. I've really made it a point very much with a lot of these course creators, right, who I'm not going to name. So it's just interesting, right? Here's the thing, guys. I have 90 Manychat promo codes. No, excuse me, 40 Manychat promo codes left to give. I'm going to show them to you, right? Check this out. Here's the funny thing. Oh my goodness. Let me see if I can search it here. Because I have a bunch of promo codes for my students that I got from Michael Yang himself, who sent them to me. And it's just I don't know what to do with I've got all look at all these promo codes I still need to give away. Look at all these codes. These are all discounts on Manychat. It's I don't I don't know, guys. I'm just reserving judgment is all I am doing. That's all I'm going to do. And I'm keeping on. The show must go on, You guys need to learn, yeah? You guys need to get clients. So the show must go on. So Chris asked, how long the monthly offer from the software he showed us? I don't know, guys. I have no idea. Probably till Friday. Because here's what's going to happen. It's $99 a month, all right? And then I'm going to give you guys the insight, all right? Inside scoop. It's $99 a month, okay, right now. Or what we're going to do is we're actually bumping up the price of the Accelerator program. And guys, guess what's going on in the Accelerator program? The Accelerator program, the price is going to go up, but the new members who get into the Accelerator program, they're going to get all of the training, all of the community, all of the stuff that we talked about, but then they're also going to get a few months access to all of the softwares too, so they can start building their business right away. So we're going to be implementing that as well, and it will be, right, the best deal that you're going to get is $99 a month. That's probably the best time to get in it. The course is going to go up. The program's going to go up probably about it's going to be twice as much as it was before because we're including all these softwares. So, Kevin, you can log into Manychat. I'm glad you can. Katie, Donna, you guys keep doing you, right? It's like I always feel bad. It's don't put me in the middle of this. Don't put your business in the middle of this. You guys keep building your business, keep building your bots. I'm gonna find a way around this. We're gonna figure it out. It is what it is. So what was I talking about though? We got on the call here because we were talking about, right, these walk-ins, okay? Or we were talking about these different ways to prospect and these different ways to get the information of the people that we wanted, right? And we showed you that we have a cool software that does it for you. But the point is that now it doesn't matter. If you use the software, great. If you can't pay for the software, okay, do the sweat equity, do the dirty work because you can't pay your money, pay in your time, and go and look up and search all of them. But if you have something like this, now you can search these people. You can say, hey, do they have a Facebook? Do they have something like this, right? And what it allows you to do is it allows you to message them, to digital door knock them, right? So imagine if this company, right, if one company gets an email, they get a message, they get a text message, they get a contact form submitted, they get a phone number, or excuse me, their Facebook message sent, they get a LinkedIn request. Won't you think that some of them are going to take notice and some of them are going to be like, okay, like, whoa, what's happening? And so for you, right, the easiest way to get content, like clients, is to swarm them, right? We talk about like a 5-point touch system, right? 5-touch system, something like that, right? Something that I've talked about in the sense that you have all these different angles, right? You hit them with LinkedIn, you hit them with email, you text them, you stop by, you call them, you send them an email, you submit their contact form, you Facebook friend request them. There's all these different angles of being to contact them, and if you do multiple different routes, it's going to increase your likelihood of being able to get some of them. Yeah. So that's great. So Gabriel says try to access Manychat from a VPN. Huh. Interesting. Might be something to try. So Robin says, would I be able to send your order confirmations through email? No, I'd encourage you right now, Robin, I would encourage you to send it through your chatbot, but I cannot recommend that you send it through Manychat. And that's just my honest opinion, is because I don't know what they're going to happen. If they're doing weird stuff like this, like where it's just weird, you know? So I can't say it. You can definitely do it in ChatFuel. We can definitely build it for you and do it for you. Absolutely. I would not recommend right now doing it in Manychat because I don't know what is going on with when stuff like that happens. It makes me question the leadership. So, anyways, let's keep going. Last one is LinkedIn. Okay. So now what's cool though, right, is a lot of these people, a lot of times I'm able to get, right, if I go through and like there's email addresses, right, here's like Stephen Glenn, right, Stephen Glenn, I'm adding that guy on LinkedIn, right, here's this guy, I'm looking for all the names in here, right, and I'm going to go and I'm going to add them on LinkedIn, right, I'm going to look at, I'm going to go through and systematically target these people so that I can cold email, I can cold call, I can walk in, and here's the thing, you've either got to go really wide but shallow, super wide but shallow, but super, and when I say wide, having a horizontal level of communication, meaning you're doing it LinkedIn, you're doing Facebook, you're doing email, you're stopping by their house, you're sending them flowers, you're sending them direct mail, like you're hitting them from all levels, right? Or you pick one of these methods, right? And you go in on all of them and you cold email till the cows come home, and every single day you're cold emailing, right? Like I think about us, we've had a little bit of traction with cold emails, but I also think about we've sent out thousands of emails over the last several weeks, right? Thousands of emails, and it's gotten us clients for sure, but we've sent out thousands of emails, and that's what you have to do to really see traction with some of this stuff, right? So cold calling, hundreds of phone calls, right? You should expect to make 100 phone calls and get one person on the phone. I kid you not. You should expect to make one phone call and then have one appointment after that. And if you're not willing to do that, find another method, right? Don't do that. You should do walk-ins, right? Like you've got to do them daily. I told someone in my accelerator program, Carlene Hibbert, she's an amazing marketer out in the UK. She's working with gyms, and what she said is she's like, all right, I walked into 3 gyms today, and I was like, boom, that is perfect. That is a great start. I said, if you walk into 3 gyms every day for 10 days in a row, and Carlene, if you're watching this, shout out to you. If you walk into 3 gyms 10 days in a row, that's 30 gyms, okay? I guarantee you that out of 30 gyms, you'll be able to get, if you follow the other stuff that I've been talking about, you follow my demo bot method, you follow my simple selling process method, you follow the process that we kind of have lined out on some of the other videos that I've gone through, then you're going to get calls with about 5, if you're good, probably about 10 of them. Maybe even more. Maybe more if you're persistent and you're charismatic and you're confident. You could get calls with 20 out of 30. Now, out of those 20, your level of closing, right? Your level of experience, your level of case studies, the amount of results that you have, and the level of depth in which you can speak to their market. Well, now you might, out of 10 calls, out of 20 calls, you might close 20%, 30%. Who knows, right? If you had 10 calls, right, and you had 10 opportunities to pitch and close somebody, how many could you sell? How many could you close? 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 6, 7? If you're good, if you think about it, two 2 pitches, okay? Let's say that, right? So let's say you can do that 10, so let's say that, okay? 3 businesses, whether it's a gym or a nail salon or restaurant, whatever it is, 3 businesses a day, right? You do 3 businesses a day for 10 days, okay? So 10 days, right? So in a month, that's 30 days. So in a month, that's 30 times 3, that's 90 businesses, okay? Let's say you get appointments with only a third of them, right? Let's say that you only get appointments with 30 of them. Well, out of 30 appointments, even if you close only 20%, that's still 6 clients. 6 clients at even $1,000, $1,500. 6 clients at $1,000 is obviously 6,000. 6 clients at $1,500 is like what, 10,000? Boom, you're in. That's your $10,000 month right there because you decided to walk into 3 businesses every single day. So walk-ins can be a huge thing, right? Or maybe you're like, but Hector, I don't want to be in my country. I don't want to be in my city. I don't want to be in my area, right? Maybe you tell me that. Okay, that's totally fine too. Well, if that's the case, utilize digital door knocking, right? What you can do is you can go and you can message every single business in your niche and send them a Facebook message. And most of the time, they will not be able to respond, right? Let's see here. So let's say let's try it out. This might go a little slower. Hopefully it goes quick enough. So okay, so we've got here. Let's search wealth management. Okay, I'm just going to search wealth management here, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into pages here, right? I want pages right here. All right. Now, it's going to sort it by reviews, so that's why you got to pitch to your clients, hey, you know what? Notice this. It's not really about it's not always about the likes. What it is about usually it's about the reviews, which is interesting. That isn't always the case. So let's see here. Let's see PSNA Wealth Management Inc. Let's see what happens. So let's click on here. And you can do it quick on your phone, or I just kind of want to walk you through the process so you see literally how simple it is. So I'm going to say, okay, Padilla Singe and Associates. I'm going to say send message, okay? Oh, look at this. No, okay, this is automatic from Facebook, right? So let's see. Facebook makes it easy for people to send messages from that, right? People are always like, where did that come from? That comes from Facebook. So they're prompting people to start conversations with your page. Now look at that. If a bot was there, I should have already had a response. So it's 2:25, okay? I'm going to come back in 5 minutes, and then, oh no, I didn't close the thing. I'm going to come back in 5 minutes, and then we are going to see if they have responded yet or not, okay? And the reason that you can do it that way is like you just send a bunch of messages, and then you go back and you follow up with them. And if they haven't responded, let's see, statistic about follow up and sales. Let's see if I can just find a quick statistic. Okay, 75 mind-blowing statistics. Okay, this is close. Let's see. Sales statistics, pipeline. Let's see if I can say follow. Sales follow-up stats. All right, here we go. Okay. An analysis of more than 2,200 American companies found those who attempt. Oh, sorry. I want to make it bigger for you guys. Those who attempted to reach leads within an hour were nearly 7 times likelier to have meaningful conversations with decision makers with those who waited even 60 minutes. Think about that, okay? So we can say statistics say that following up right away increases your likelihood of selling by almost 700%, right? That's what I'm going to say. Like that. Statistics say that following up immediately will increase your chance of sales by 700%. 1.7 billion people are on Facebook Messenger and are looking for answers to their problems immediately. Do you agree? Let's see. I don't know, something like that. Let's start the conversation. I would probably think of something a little bit better. I would say, if I'm going to do a lot of them. Now, here's the thing. What I just did right there, you've got to do hundreds, thousands of them over the course of the month, right? You've got to do 100 every day. 100 every day, so that's 30,000. No, that's 3,000. 3,000 in the month. 3,000 in the month. You'll talk to 1% of them. That's 30 people will respond. 30 people will respond. You can follow up with those 30 people, right, and work them. You got a chance at really getting in front of 5 to 10 quality people, right, who really are interested in your services. And then LinkedIn, I mean, geez, guys, LinkedIn is a whole nother ball game. So I'm gonna jump down and check out what's going on. So let's see here. John says, yeah, I'm definitely not giving away any promo codes anymore. He has more promo codes too. I love it. That's funny. Hey, Yari, I have a ton of messages that are in my inbox, and I've been dealing with some shit a little bit. So I will get back to you. I've not forgot about you. And Phil says, do you have any VAs doing this sort of work manually for you? Yes, we do. That's what we do is we give it to our VAs, and they are able to handle the work that right one level of one component of scalability is making sure that work is being done by the lowest possible skill level. What does that mean, right? Like if you have a CEO and they are cleaning the toilets, like, all right, I think that example is a good thing to set sometimes to say that the CEO is going to go in and clean the toilets. However, if the CEO is always going in and cleaning the toilets, well, then he's never going to be able to work on the higher level things that are going to let them scale or grow at the level that they can. So absolutely, Phil, what I like to do is I like to get some level of competency in it, right? I like to learn it. Like what are the steps? What do I got to do, right? Some people say you got to learn just enough for people to not fuck you. And I think that that's really kind of what it is. You got to learn enough so that you know what's going on, and then hand it off to either someone, if it's like a task that is repetitive, it's a task that is just, requires repetition, then you can hand it off to someone who would be glad and willing to be able to do it. And if it is something that requires some creativity, well, then you can work towards bringing on people who are going to be a little bit better suited for that. Andres says, could you please paste that message here when you sent to the wealth management cold message? No, I cannot. Okay, that's something that we're going to put that stuff that's what we're going to put in our program. And then we're also going to be having an intensive where over a period of 2 days, we build your agency. We give you the scripts, we give you the flows, you get access to all these softwares. So stay tuned for all that stuff as well. But I guess if you want to get access to this software that I talked about today, along with 4 other softwares, I'm going to grab that link for you as well. I've been talking for way too long. And if you guys are hopping on late, I'm curious, like, what are your thoughts on me getting the Manychat banned from the community? And then I also got access, to my actual account is blocked. So that's just kind of it's just weird. I didn't, and the reason that was stated was that I was posting promotional material in the Facebook group. The ironic thing about that is I didn't post anything in the group yesterday. So, I hate the last thing I want to do is like bitch and moan, and that's not what it is, right? There was a lot. I was sitting here like deliberating in my head, like, fuck, like what am I going to do? And I just realized that the show must go on. Absolutely, like the show has to go on. I have to keep giving you guys like valuable content, and it wasn't revolved around Manychat, so it's like I'm not going to stop putting out content about this stuff, but I'm curious on your thoughts. I want to read and get a gauge on what you guys think about that. Nothing. I don't want to be that like person who like, oh my God, they break up with somebody and then you have to stop being friends with them. Like that's weird. I would never make you do that. I don't care. Go build your bots on Manychat. Like that's like a lot of you guys are building your bots on Manychat. So make your money, boo boo. What I'm curious is just what are your thoughts on them kicking me out of the community and then banning my account without, it was just interesting. So I'm just genuinely curious on what your guys' thoughts are. Enough of the bitching and moaning. If you guys want access to all of the softwares that we went over yesterday, okay, so RoboContact is one of them, Text to Lead is the other, Invoicing You. We also had Magic Zap and I can never think of remember our link shortener name. But it's also a link shortener that comes in the package as well. If you guys want access to that, I'm going to post that into the description there and the comment, and you guys can do that, and then I'll answer any of you guys' questions before I get out of here as well. Because I'm just so grateful that you guys have that, like, you guys will like ride with me a little bit, like someone in the comments was like, all right, looks like we're all going to Chat Fuel. And it's like, I'm so grateful that you guys care enough to even to tune in on a daily basis. So I'm super grateful for that. And I want to keep bringing you tons of value. With that being said, I don't remember where I was going with all of this. So I'm just, with all of this that could be looked at as a negative, I can't help but just be grateful that you guys would be willing after this to stick around. I don't know. It doesn't like it's weird, I think is the biggest thing. John says maybe show some of those softwares. Do you guys want to see the other softwares? Are you guys down to check out the other softwares? Should we check them out? Yeah. What do you guys think? Give me some likes. Give me some loves. If you guys want to check out the other softwares, we can talk about it. Use Link Wizard. That's it. Okay. Non-essential follow. Have a beer and move on. I don't drink, but I will figure it out. I will get my relaxation on as well. John says, do I want to show Chatvago? Okay. Ooh, should we show it? Let's do it. We're gonna show it because this is coming. John, if you're cool with showing the little bit, should I show them the link of what you sent me earlier? So John's been hard at work making something that is going to make your life so much easier. And let's see here. There it is. Okay. So guys, this is a very early prototype, okay? This is a very early prototype. It's interesting. So what it is right here is it'll be this system in the software where all of your clients' subscribers will come into the system, right? And they'll be able to, just like in that other MC software, just like in there, or in the people tab of ChatFuel, you can go in and select individual people, and then it'll automatically allow your client to just type those people a message, and then they can follow up with those people right there without them ever having to go into Manychat, without them ever having to go into ChatFuel or anything like that. So this is what it's going to look like as well. Go to DemoBot and type in custom backends. Let's see. Let's see. I wonder. Custom backend. Ooh, this is. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Custom backend. There it is. Let's see what happens. You just got sent to the back end. Oh, I don't know what that means. So really what it's going to do is it's going to allow you to send messages to everybody in here as well. So this is super beta, guys. This is early on, and so stay tuned. There are a couple of options. So here's the thing. If you guys want to, here's why we built this. Let's see here. Refresh. Boom. Okay. I got sent to the back end. Look at this, guys. Look how cool this is. So I was a subscriber of this demo bot, and then I was subscribed to this demo bot, and then the demo bot did its work, and it sent me to this system right here. And so I can go in and say, I want to send a message, and then boom, send that message. And I wonder if it'll work. I don't want to test it. Let's see. I don't want to put John on the spot and see if it works. That would be, if it actually works, guys, that would be crazy. This is so early. This is not supposed to be ready for 6 weeks, right? It's not supposed to be ready for another 6 weeks, but it's going to be this simple for your clients to go in and just click, right? It'll be because it's so simple for your clients to just go in, click the people they want to send messages to, send them a message, bada boom, bada bam, so that they never have to even go into Manychat or Chatfuel. It's going to be huge. When the going gets tough, the weird turns pro. I love it, guys. So this is coming out too. So if you guys get in on the annual access, all right, you guys will actually be equity. Oh, you guys will actually have equity shares in the profits of this software that we're going to launch. And it's going to be, now that I'm thinking about it, I mean, here's the thing, right? Like, could, is Manychat like, all, like, did they ban the group because they saw this software coming? Like, did they ban me from does it say access denied because they're scared of this little software? Are you freaking kidding? Like, if that's the case, like, we're going to come out with another software that is going to crush them. So that's why I'm holding my judgment. So we'll see what happens. But point is that this is going to build right on top of Chatfuel. It's going to build right on top of the other platforms so that when you guys are building your bots for your clients, you can actually give them access to be able to send messages to their people without them needing access to the actual bot. It's going to be credible. And Newt says, won't Facebook ban you for this? This is super early, right? Like, that's why we're not selling this at all, Newt. So don't get the B word. I already got banned from a lot of stuff. Don't throw the B word out there, okay? What this is just going to be just like something like Add Espresso, all right? This is going to be something just like Buffer, just like your Hootsuite, but better, because it's going to allow you to hand off the work to your clients. But I'm just going to stop selling this because you can't even get this right now. I'm going to tone it down. Toning it way down on this. Let's show you some other softwares and what you can do. So let's check out Text in Bulk here. This is another software that if you get in at the $99 a month, that you will actually you get in at the $99 a month, you'll have access to that software, and then you'll actually have access to this one. So let's see here. Okay. Save that bad boy. Okay, I've got a list. Let's check out my list. I've got a list of people in here. I've got financial advisors out in LA and Chicago, right? Now, I think I can do something like this, and I can call, and then I can text them. Oh, let's see here. Dashboard. So I have to, let's see if I buy a number. I thought I have a Twilio number. You just set it up through Twilio. So I'm not sure why that is, but basically what I can do is I can go through in here, and all of these phone numbers, I can send them all a text, right? Or it says this blue here, it says that they are a valid landline. You can tell if it's a VoIP or if it's an invalid number, right? So you can see which ones are mobiles, which ones are landlines, and which ones are yellow. So if I were to do that, what I would do is I would go through and make sure that if they're blue here, right, this is a landline, and so I'm going to actually make sure that I call these people. And so this Text in Bulk software will be able to do that. Or what you can do is you can actually, through the system, we got to set up our phone numbers. You can actually call them right here through the system, record it, everything. It's really, really cool. So this is the software we talked about. I'm not gonna, since we talked about them one time yesterday, so I guess we should talk about them again. So this is the invoicing platform that allows you to create dynamic payments. So all I have to do is I go in here and it just connects to my Stripe. And so I can go in here and I can create my product name. I can choose whatever currency I wanted it to actually be in. I put my price, my quantity. I can add any subscription tax, and then what it's going to show, I click done. And then what I do is it actually gives me a link to it right here. So you guys can see if you guys want to pay us, you guys can do it right here as well. So this is a platform. Or excuse me, this is the invoicing platform, which you can get in as well. I don't know. I'm just kind of rambling here now, guys, because you guys are still on. There's still 30 people on. So if you guys want to get into anything specific, let's talk about it. Otherwise, I'm just kind of showing you some cool stuff. Okay, John says I got to add my Twilio keys. My damn Twilio keys. I always lose them. I'm just kidding. So what's cool about all these softwares is you're going to get training with all of them as well. So we're actually going to show you how to implement these and integrate these into Chatfuel and other chatbot platforms. And you're going to show you how to implement them, how to use them to generate clients, how to use them to accept payments, all of that stuff, so you'll know how to use it. Let's see. Once the FTC is done with Facebook, you'll need 10 checkboxes to send someone an emoji on Messenger. Yeah, for sure, right? And so the thing is that we're always looking to adapt and we're always looking to change. So if you guys have any questions, throw those down there. Now is the time. I love Frankie Spiel's comment. He says, when the going gets tough, the weird turn pro. Yeah, that's true, right? So guys, we talked about a lot of stuff today. It says, can we populate the price to the invoice from the chatbot? Absolutely, Gerard. So what you can do is you can actually create custom carts, and then they hit a button and it'll actually deliver them a link to buy right there within Messenger, and then it'll actually communicate back to the chatbot and actually tell them that they purchased something. So this is something that you can you can really do to utilize that. So I just realized I've got an interview on my personal page right now in a little bit. My assistant booked me an interview. So we're going to hop over there. You guys can come hang out too. Sorry, you're getting a lot of me today. So anyways, that's all I got for y'all today. I'm going to hop back over here. And I love all you guys for sticking around and being with me through this whole process. It's so... I have so much gratitude for that. You have no idea. It's so humbling that you guys would stand up for me in whatever capacity that is, even if it's just in believing in me. So anyways, I love all y'all. I'll see y'all later. End.